That Coca-Cola dough. Alright, so this is SteamWorld Dig. If you don't know anything about it, it's kind of Terraria-esque, I guess. It's a 2D platformer with mining and crafting and stuff. Well, not really crafting. Mostly you just buy the stuff you need. But anyway, you'll see here that I have a slot with 4 hours on it, and that was me beating the game. I didn't find everything, but I found a bunch of crap. And I beat the game, so it's pretty short, but it's super fun, and I think it will have a lot of replayability. And I'm hoping I have the audio levels good too. I don't know if anybody's on yet. Nobody's talking in chat. Just be sure to say something in chat when you get on, so I can see it. All right. I'm not gonna voice act, actually. I thought about it, but then I remembered they have little robot voices that aren't really dialogue related, but they sound funny anyway, so we'll just leave it at that. Nope. I reckon. Indeed. Oh, hi. Hey, girl. How you doing? Well, that's not good. So yeah, this is like a steampunk, Wild West, sci-fi crafting game, mining game, whatever. If you can imagine that, it's quite a mix. I'm guessing that my uncle is dead. Alright, well, you do that. Alright, so what we have here is not a whole lot because we don't have any tools or anything yet, but we're about to change that. Oh yeah, and you can climb up walls, which is nice. Alright. Hi, Uncle Joe. Too bad you're, you know, dead. Alright, so we have our first pickaxe. So you can see how that's going to work. Interesting thing about this game to always keep in mind, you can only mine 1 block away from you. We're going to do that. But something that I have learned is if you walk out to the edge of a block like this, you can hit the next one over. Now, our pick isn't good enough for this, but it will be someday. Oh, by the way, I lowered the quality of the stream too, so that maybe it won't lag you guys as much that we're having problems. Hello. Okay. Cool. So what we need is through here, but we can't get there without finding the lever. So we have to dig our way to it. But yeah, that little trick that I just mentioned is going to come in really handy later on, because it helps you get across things like that. See, otherwise you can't mine in midair. So it's something to keep in mind for sure. You also don't want to destroy the lanterns if you can help it, because when your torch goes out, it's nice to have other forms of light around. Also, you'll see on the map where it is that we have to go. By the way, apologies if you hear lots of noise. There's like a party going on at my new neighbor's every night. Like all the time party. So lots of cars coming and going, and yeah, fun. But I wanted to live, you know, in a more populated area, so that's what I get, I guess. Alright, anyway, so that's our health boosted right there. And now we're in a different section. See, we can't dig through that. Oh, what was that, you might ask? Something's down there, but what could it be? It's a creature. So yeah, that's one of the enemies that we will see in this game. They're not too hard to get rid of though, so no fear. Alright, so now we're on the surface, and this is the town before I talk to her. This woman just gives you advice a few times. There's really no point to her. This is the way back down where we came from. She will give us money for ores that we mine, and we can use them to buy from Cranky. Not Cranky Kong, Cranky the robot. There will be other shops that open up as you go along. The town gets kind of upgraded as you do better. Yep. Alright. Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Alright, so now we have to go back and we have to get some ores. And you'll notice that there are some ores right here. And this is going to be our first ones. We got Trashium. The deeper you go, the more rare ores you'll get. It's just like Minecraft or Terraria. You're not likely to find the good stuff near the surface unless it's in an area that you can't actually access. Interesting thing about this game is there is backtracking. Once you upgrade your abilities and your tools, there's areas that you can access that you couldn't access before. Oh yeah, and you can also get above you like that. That's pretty cool. That trick of getting out on the edge of a block is super helpful. All right, so we get some blah, 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 blah. John can talk. We got some ores there. Some over here. All right, so we can actually fight now. Well, I walked right into him. The idea is to get up close and then stand still and just keep swinging your pick. Now there are other enemies that are much tougher, and that's not going to work on them. You have to use some strategy or some other items to make that a bit easier. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this guy because he's making me nervous. Well, I'm a little nervous. And I think that's good enough probably to upgrade, maybe for the first time. Let's go ahead and sell it to her. Alright. Oh, we're one short of upgrade. I don't think Cranky's going to give us anything until we upgrade once, if I recall. So let's see. Is there anything over there? No, I don't think so. Let's go down here. Usually there's a baddie for a reason. Yep. There's ow. Sometimes if you can break the block that they're in before they come out of it, it will kill them instantly. However, okay, now I have enough, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one too. However, with these weaker tools, that's not always easy. I did it there though. I think I can actually get, I can get that one if I come in from above. I'm too low now. I can't get this anyway. It's, yeah, it's for a different pick. But I think if I do this, over here, we can do that. So yeah, I decided to put the chat in the stream just because last stream several people were talking. I was answering them, but I wasn't like repeating the question out loud, so it was kind of awkward. Like you know, you would hear me say, "Oh, is that so?" But you know, like you have no idea what the person said. So that's why I did it. Obviously nobody's here at the moment, or at least they're not chatting, and I don't really want to take a chance on clicking out of the screen again, so I'm gonna go off the assumption that if anybody's here, they're being quiet. But yeah, we're gonna do this for a couple hours, and then Justin should be ready. Yep. Alright, and all we can really get is the better pickaxe, but that's fine. Talk to you again. A cave, huh? Yeah, there's some feisty critters. I'll go ahead and talk to you and get it over with. Oh boy. Well, she thinks we're handsome anyway. I suppose we have that going for us, huh? Oh dear. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave now. You go ahead and you go ahead and do what you do. Alright, so we can get this one now, because we can now mine this kind of dirt. And then eventually we'll be able to mine our way through stone and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, like when I saw that, I immediately started in this direction. If I dug down another one, I would have had, well, pretty much impossible time. I would have had to come down from all the way up there just to make a new path to get to that. So always keep that in mind before you dig, to try to look and see what you might be missing. Because it's not going to be for a while before we can actually get stuff that's more than a block away. And even then, it's pretty imprecise. Pretty much through the game, you're going to find that you want to try to make sure you pick the right paths the first try. Alright, no room. You're going to notice that. We have 3 slots right now. And I already have too much of that particular ore. Oh, hey, Mikey. That won't show up in the video for... See, that's one thing that's weird about having it in the videos. It's probably going to take a little while to show up, isn't it? Or maybe not. No, because I'm delayed too. Whatever, smurf me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, Mikey. Yes, it's not Cave Story. It's similar. There's caves. So anyway, we have to sell this stuff because we don't have enough room for more of it. We had room for the other kind of ores, but again, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Anthony said he might drop by later. Sorry, Mark. I was reading it off Facebook, so that's why that his real name popped into my head there. He may drop by, say hello to chat later. Let's see if I can break this before it kills me. Yes, I did. Okay, there's stuff over there. I think I can get to that. Nope. Okay, phew, that was close. Alright, now that block up there, you see that? It looks like, ooh, that must be like diamonds or something. It's not. It's in fact a rock that will fall if you break what's underneath it. It's gravity realistic, I guess you'd say. Kind of like sand and gravel in Minecraft. Is it lagging again, Mikey? I actually lowered the quality because I thought maybe that was the problem, that I had the quality so high that it was making it hard for you and the others who had lag watching it. That's weird. I don't know why it would still be doing that. I lowered it to 4,000 on the encoding, which means, you know, almost half of the bitrate that I use for my YouTube videos, in fact. So I don't know why it'd still be lagging for you. Have I actually got to the point where my internet is better than everyone else's? Because that would just be bizarre, considering. Alright, let's sell this stuff. Sorry about that. I had to check something. But yeah, that's too bad, Mikey. But understandable. I wouldn't want to stay and watch laggy crap either. I used to have the same problem. Yeah, it's dangerous down there, old timer. Alright, so now you'll see that we can buy health if we're hurt. That's not really worth it for the most part. We can buy a better pickaxe. We can buy a medium pouch. And we can buy ladders. Ladders I've never used in this game. Nor lamps, because I just don't find it helpful. However, medium pouch or copper pickaxe. I'm gonna go medium pouch. The sooner we can make inventory space, the better. We'll soon have enough to come back for the better pickaxe. But yeah, another thing to remember is there's fall damage. But when you're going to fall down a gap like that, you can actually push against the wall and slide down. So that's pretty cool. Did I miss some ores over here? I feel like I saw some and then didn't go get them for some reason. Yeah, wait, over here. I feel like that was the case, yes. Because I was afraid of blocking myself off from getting some others. So see, in this situation, I have to do that trick I was talking about here. Alright, well, see ya, Mikey. Hope Hopefully it's just a temporary issue and you can come back, but if not, thank you for stopping by.